What is going on, guys? How y'all doing today? RangoVidsManga12 here, and you're probably wondering, why am I reviewing Flashpoint? Well, as you probably know, the season finale to CW's The Flash did just air on TV a few weeks ago, and pretty much that was all about Barry Allen saving his mother or not saving his mother. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but basically this comic series, Flashpoint, explores what would happen to the universe if Barry's mother lived. Would Flash get his powers? Would he ever become the Flash? Well, I think it's time to find out. This is part 1 of 5. Let's get into it. Flashpoint kicks us off with a few flashbacks of Barry talking to his mum when they're broken down at the side of the road, and Barry Allen getting struck by lightning. Now, we have a little bit of a narrative over these panels by someone who we haven't seen yet, someone that we don't know yet. I'll talk about that later, maybe towards the end of the issue. But as you can see, they're talking about how things happen for a reason. Some things happen because we make them happen, and some things just happen by chance. But we also get like this little nice backstory to the Flash, talking about how he had no friends, he didn't really have that much family, but once he became the Flash, he outrun his demons, he outrun his ghosts, and he found love, he made friends, he got the Flash family. Everything was going all cool for him, everything was going swell. I never say swell, I don't know why I said that. And yeah, so as you can see, we've got this awesome shot of Superman and all of the superheroes on the same page. And this person that's narrating over these panels is saying how he's not the hero of this story. He's talking about how he's got too much blood on his hands and stuff like that. And that kind of makes me think, is that the Reverse Flash? But I obviously know who it is, or I think I know who it is. I can't exactly remember, but I'll talk about that towards the end of the issue, so yeah. Anyway, we go over to the Flash. This is where Flashpoint properly kicks off. And it begins with Barry waking up at his desk in the forensic scientist lab or wherever he is in the police station. And we get like this name of Captain Cold, now being called Citizen Cold, and he's the hero of the city. However, it seems that there's still a little bit of a twist. It seems that he's being portrayed as a hero, but he's still evil, or something along those lines. Now, as you can see, Barry Allen goes to turn into the Flash. He goes to take his suit out of his Flash ring, and he doesn't have his Flash ring on his finger. He stumbles down the stairs, and as he sits up, he sees his mother standing above him. His mother is supposed to be dead. Nora Allen is not supposed to be alive. She was killed by the Reverse Flash, so how is this possible? Well, that is something that we're going to have to wait to figure out, but for now, let's get on with the issue. And as you can see, he's just as startled as we are. But how could he not be? He hasn't seen his mother in years. And of course, he gives her a long-awaited right hook to the face. I mean, a right hug. A hug. What is wrong with me? Anyway, so as you can see, he gives his mother a hug. Not a right hook, a hug. And pretty much says that he's missed her so much, and she says that he's missed him, and she actually doesn't know who the Flash is. And I was quite surprised that Barry just straight up told her that he's the Flash. I mean, like, would he actually say that? So his mother has never heard of the Flash, she's never heard of Superman, but she's definitely heard of Batman. Now we get this awesome shot of Batman on screen right now, and as you can see, it's not the traditional Batman suit. It's got a little bit of red in there. It seems a little bit more evil, should I say? Red's a kind of an evil colour, so yeah. We also got a little hint there of Wayne Casinos. Now, in the original timeline, it was Wayne Enterprises, so as you can see, the Wayne family invested more in Wayne Casinos this time for some reason, and Batman already immediately seems very, very different. He seems a lot more angry at the world. He seems very dark and brutal compared to his normal self. He throws Harley Quinn off the top of a building with no one there to catch her, and just as she gets to the bottom, Cyborg appears out of nowhere and saves her from splatting on the ground. So now that we know that we've got some of the traditional villains still on the correct path, so Harley Quinn is still evil and Batman is still looking for the Joker. I can't imagine that it's the same Joker though. I imagine him to have slight differences, but anyway, moving on throughout the comic, Batman says that Harley Quinn slipped and Cyborg kind of humours him, but of course, Cyborg knows what Batman is like, so he knows that he threw Harley Quinn off the roof. Now, we've got these people here. We've got Green Lantern, Two-Face, Shazam, also known as the Secret Seven, and we've got a few other heroes. We also had Captain Cold there, now known as Citizen Cold, so that was interesting to see. And they all need Batman's help to form a team up. Now, going back over to Barry Allen, he goes to find Iris, and once he gets there, he realises that he never married Iris. he never even met her, and she's with another man, so that's pretty crazy. But what I also love is that we get Reverse Flash here saying, "Nice to see you back alive, Mrs. Allen," and that's just an awesome thing that Reverse Flash keeps popping in just to see how Barry Allen is doing in this new timeline, and I thought that was brilliant, especially the fact that he keeps disappearing as well. That was awesome. Now we get a little bit of a rundown on what's happening with the other superheroes like Wonder Woman and Aquaman, and it turns out those two are actually going to war against each other, trying to take over the planet. So they are actually destroying the planet whilst fighting each other over who's going to rule it. And millions of people have died. All these guys need to team up in order to take down Wonder Woman and Aquaman before they destroy the entire planet. But the bad thing about this is that some of these guys hate each other. Captain Cold actually shattered the Pied Piper's vocal cords. Also, the Outsider is hunting Farouk. Is that how you say it? Is it Farouk or Frauqua? Oh, yeah, just let me know in the comments, guys. But either way, these guys do not like each other, or at least some of them don't. But they have to put their differences aside. They have to leave the past in the past and team up, because Wonder Woman and Aquaman are such a threat that they need to do this. Element Woman and Enchantress start arguing together in their heads. I absolutely love this because they actually have an argument through, like, telepathy, I suppose. I don't know. Either way, they win and they are actually in. And they're going to team up alongside Batman and Cyborg and the rest of them. Now, the Secret Seven now have to vote as well. And in case you don't know who the Secret Seven are, they are actually Shazam. But yeah, one of them doesn't really want to do this, but they decide to ask Captain Thunder. And they all shout Shazam and he appears, or well, they all turn into him, I suppose. Captain Thunder appears, or Shazam, or Captain Marvel, or whatever you guys want to call him, and he pretty much straight up says, "I'm definitely in." Wonder Woman left a mark on him, so he wants to return it, and that is where it kicks off. Now, they all need to strategize and stuff, and Batman basically just says, "Forget it, I'm out. It's not going to work. They're all going to kill each other, and worse, they're all going to get each other killed, and that is how it's going to be." Batman takes off, and the rest of them just say, "Sorry, man, but I'm out too." And then we go back over to Barry Allen, who probably has to sit in traffic for the first time in years because he doesn't have his flash powers, so he has to drive. And you can see, imagine how impatient you would be in traffic if you could just blitz through everywhere in a flash, and then one day you have to sit in traffic like that. No thank you. But, so, as you can see, Barry Allen goes over to Wayne Manor, or the House of Bruce Wayne, or whatever you guys want to call it, and he goes down into the Batcave. He sees all of these different things here. There's guns on the desks, and there's no Bat computer whatsoever. Everything's different. Everything is incredibly basic now that you come to think of it. And as you can see, that the little narrative at the top of all, like, over the panels turns out to be Batman talking about it. And Batman just comes out of nowhere and pins Barry Allen up against the wall, asking who the hell he is. And Barry Allen says, "Bruce, wait, it's me, it's the Flash. Surely you must remember it," all this crazy stuff. And that's when it's revealed that Bruce Wayne is dead, and it is Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's father, who is Batman. So in this alternate timeline, instead of Bruce Wayne's parents being killed in the alleyway, it was Bruce Wayne and his mother who was killed. So Thomas Wayne is taking up the mantle of Batman, which kind of explains why he looks so old, and also why he's so aggressive. He's got nothing to live for. We also got revealed that that narrative over the top of all the panels was in fact Batman. I just didn't want to reveal it at the beginning because I didn't want to spoil it for you guys. But yeah, so what did you guys think of the first part of Flashpoint? Let me know in the comment section below. It's actually really thrilling to read this again. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The art is absolutely on point. The art is brilliant. And the story is just as good. It's only going to get better. We've got 4 issues to go. So, guys, hit the like button on this video. Go to the links in the description to follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in my next video.